Hey everyone, as promised, I said that I was going to share my entire process going into a hypercar category and the things that come along with it. I have always remembered, growing up and as climbing the ladder and achieving my goals and seeing people that had come before me attaining amazing cars and seeing some of the things that they were going through and uh, as things were revealed, I always said that if I ever am blessed enough to get to a position where I can share that, I will do the same as well. So this week was a pretty rough week at the office, but it was definitely brightened because I received a package from Pagani directly from Italy. And what made it really special that it's from Horatio himself. So I just wanted to kind of share some of these things that I've received from the factory since the purchase of the car. And really, what makes this special for me is that this is not a brand new car that I bought from Pagani. It was obviously a secondhand car. Yes, it only had 900 miles on it, but this is not, Pagani didn't make really a penny off of this car. And for them to be so welcoming, just knowing that I have purchased a Pagani, even though it's not a new one, they've already sold that car, makes it even that much more special because Lord knows I've bought many second-hand high-end cars and I've never really received anything from those factories thanking me for purchasing a second-hand car. So it starts with this. So I get this package from Italy. So it's this amazing, beautiful leather pouch, Pagani engraved, embossed in there, beautiful stitching, what you would expect from Pagani. And what makes it even more special that it is a, letter directly to me signed by HP, Horatio Pagani. And it basically is saying, dear Dr. Soleimani, we appreciate you coming onto the Pagani family, and here are some gifts on our behalf as a thank you. And one of again, of course, signed by him. And, anytime you get an envelope that's got a handwritten scripture on there, it always makes it very special. So with this came this beautiful little wooden box, again, Pagani laser etched on there, and I was excited to see what's in there, and it's actually mentioned in that letter that they're sending me one of the main titanium screws to the car. Now, again, this is in this beautiful box, leather lining on the inside. Again, this is not a print. I can tell that this is signed by, permanent marker with Horatio. Now, anytime I've ever picked up a bolt of this size, I'm always ready for a heft. And I was shocked when I picked this up how light it was. I mean, it literally feels like a couple of grams. It feels like a paper clip. And it's amazing that, this is a fully titanium bolt, laser etched individually, CNC, and it has the Pagani, and this is what holds many of the major components of the cars together. So this for sure will be a main keepsake that I will keep. So what else came from Pagani? Well, I received this amazing postcard with the Roadster BC signed by the entire Pagani executive family, from Christopher Pagani, Michael Stoskin, who's the CEO of Pagani North America, Mark Bote, who's the head of global after sales, and Pamela, who's their CFO. And just to go to that level of detail for personal signatures on a car like this, for me. I hope you guys can tell my excitement. Um, these are things that don't have necessarily a value because these are not things that I purchased, but the fact that they were given by the Pagani family and the Pagani executive team makes them invaluable to me. A couple of these items I received on the day that I actually purchased the car, but I haven't had a chance to share them with you, and this was one I received. And again, it's this beautiful Pagani case, and it is a Pagani wallet and passport holder. Again, carbon fiber, very beautiful stitching. Again, all Pagani leather, and as you expect, everything's a perfection. Raised, embossed metal with the Pagani logo, as HP likes. And what else? What else can I do? I need to. I think when I go to Italy next year to spec the wire replacement, the C10, I'm sure I will use this as my passport holder. So that's another thing that has come about. One of the cool things, I do want to thank Christopher Pagani for also giving me this amazing Zonda 20 anniversary cap. I still haven't had a chance to wear it, but I'm going to Coil in a couple of weeks and I'll make sure I will sport that. One of the coolest things I received is this right here. So when I received this, I was wondering, what the heck is this? Until I realized and they explained it's a picnic blanket. Now, I'm not a picnic type of kind of guy. However, I will make sure to do a picnic. And again, as you would expect with Pagani, I mean, if this leather feels like the same strap as my door strap from the Pagani Wire Coupe, all the stitching, just amazing, makes me want to go and picnic and open this up and use it, and I promise I will. So I wanted to show that to you guys. And again, not that these things are some super crazy, maybe expensive items, but the thought process that goes behind a manufacturer and a privately owned company that cares about their customers, is what really impresses me. And the last and one of the coolest things that I received, and again, thank you to Christopher Pagani, is my own Pagani driving shoes. So this is I was impressed with this, I have to say. Now, what makes this even more cool for me is that it's the same color spec pattern as my car. Of course, white, black, exposed carbon, and we even have the pin red stripe that surrounds my car. And of course, made by Pelosi, but this is Pagani. You can see all the Pagani embossed everywhere. And I cannot wait to use this, probably most likely when I either track one of the Paganis or when I go on the Raduna Drive later this year in Austin. Austin, I will be seeing you later this year as part of the Raduna Drive with Pagani. So once again, I wanted to share a couple of these items with you guys to experience kind of what I'm going through. I know many people have messaged and saying, please share as much as you can as these things develop. And I promised I will, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this little piece. Thank you, Horatio. Thank you, Christopher, Michael, the entire Pagani executive team. You definitely know how to make someone feel special. So thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time.